Hey folks, Carl here. Today I thought I'd do a quick video on how I am improving my water changing station, specifically the freshwater RODI side. If you'll take a look at this video here, I turned the water on and forgot that the bucket was filling. Luckily I had put in a mechanical stop, which did stop the water from overflowing the barrel, but I really want something more intelligent in place. So this is what I plan to do here, and this is what this video is for, so stay tuned. So if you've not seen before, this is my water changing station, and before you say anything, yeah, I know I got to clean it up. Still have not cleaned up the wiring over here, still got the spaghetti stuff going, so I know I got to do it, I just keep putting it off. So, you know, maybe I'll do a video on me actually becoming unlazy and doing that. But anyway, this one is for the safety checks I want to put on the water, the RODI side. So right side here is the saltwater mix. The left side is where the fresh water is run from the RODI filters through the pressure booster, and then back behind into the freshwater barrel. So these are the things I'm using to try to improve it. Number one is this flow switch. This can turn on and off based on certain conditions. So I'll be using that. I have two magnetic optical sensors here. That one will be in the bottom of the barrel to start the filling process, and one will be in the top of the barrel to stop it. I want to, when the water gets slow, I want to turn everything on and let it run fully until it's full. As I understand it, if you stop and start the filling, the DI filter on the RODI unit can deteriorate more quickly. So longer runs, less deterioration. And then I was actually thinking about doing another safety if all that failed, where I ran a RODI line out of the barrel above all of this. So it runs out into a cup that has this leak sensor. So it'll detect water's coming out of the barrel into the cup and then shut everything off if all this failed. I mean, that would be 3 checks that fail before this would kick in. Well, this will be the third safety measure if I put that in place. I'm not going to do that today. I'm focusing on this. So let's get to it. Hopefully you can see this. Right now, I think this is pressurized, so I will have water in here. So I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom on the other side of this wall and turn this off. I'll be right back. All right, so now I've got this RODI line cutter. Not very scientific, but whatever. I'm just gonna cut it. Let's see what happens. Oh, wasn't bad at all. And again, I'll worry about the cabling later, but you can see here's direction of flow, so it's coming out of this into the pressure switch. So I'm gonna pop this on there. Apex unit right here. Very tiny connector. So that's in place. So now I need these two magnetic optical sensors. I've already plugged one in here. And I'm just going to leave it right there for now. This one's going to end up in the bottom of the barrel, and then the next one beside it's going to end up in the top. So I'm just going to plug these in and make sure they are recognized. You can see this is an overflow that is underneath the aquarium in the sump area. And then these two are right here. I've got one more slot there for another accessory, but I've also got another FMM unit, and I'm going to put it right here. Right here it is, actually. Another FMM. I'll put it right here to, facilitate more expansion. So let's go to the computer. Okay, so let's take a look at what it took to get this working. Like I said, it didn't turn out quite like I wanted, but I think it'll do the job. So these are the two low water sensor. This is a low water sensor. This is the high water magnetic sensors that I was just showing you. Here is the output for the RODI pump, and then here is the virtual output for the flow valve. So to get it started, you go to tasks here, and you add high water, you add a low water. When you do it, it will ask you what FMM it's on, and you select the FMM, and then you tell it what port it is. I've already got a leak sensor on port 1, I've got low on 2, high on 3, and this fresh 3 is open now. It's just one I was using to test with. I'll go ahead and cancel this out because I don't want to mess up the config, but you do that for both of these, high and low. And then you, when the sensor is in water, it reads as closed. When it's dry or out of water, it's open. So right now, both of them are showing as submerged. And then to configure the valve, basically fallbacks off. So if the unit loses power with the Apex controller, it'll fall back to off. By default, it's set to off. I have it set to run only on Mondays. I'm going to change this to Sunday because that's the day I'd rather run it on when I'm most likely around. So it'll run only on Sunday. It'll run only if the high sensor is off, and then it just puts a delay in before it turns it off. And then for the pump, pretty simple. Fallback, set to off, both off there. If the flow valve is on, then this pump is on, and it defers 30 seconds before switching to on. Kind of gives the valve time to open, and then the pump can start running. So that's pretty much it for the configuration. Got an alarm right now. I need to adjust the alarms a little bit. This is just because the I was going to say, I forgot to tell you, for the low water sensor, I have come in here for, this is the this controls my automatic top off, so it runs from the RODI can RODI can to the sump to do the auto top offs. So if it detects that leak 1 is closed, meaning there's a leak underneath the sump, in the sump area, it'll turn off the auto top off. But also if it detects for some reason that the low water optical sensor in the can is open, meaning that it's no longer underwater, then it'll turn off. Most likely, if this becomes true, then there's probably something wrong with the setup I'm using to fill the can. So this keeps the pump on the auto top off from burning up. So that's it for the config in Apex Fusion. So here are the two sensors. Here's the bottom and here's the top. I've got it right here right now just because I was testing earlier. I'll move this on up once I'm super happy with everything. Okay, we're going to test this out. Right now the top sensor is above or below the water level. So I'll raise it up and we'll see if everything kicks in. You can see here that the valve's on. You can hear the water. It's barely trickling out there. And then I've got 40 PSI here without the pump. So there's a delay in getting the pump started. So let's wait to see if that kicks in. There we go, and you can probably hear the water pick up. It's not super fast as it is, but it's way better with the pump than without it. The booster pump than without it. So to turn it off, there's also a delay, so I'll just slide the sensor down into the water. Let's see if I'm below the water line. Yep. So there's also a delay here, so we'll wait to see if we shut off here in just a second. Looks like we're at about 70, a little over 70 PSI with the pump. I could bump that up a little more probably. About to 80 or 85 maybe. And it's shut off. I could probably adjust the, I think why it vibrated there was the solenoid probably closed before the pump stopped. So I could probably fix that to smooth that out a little bit. All right, well that's it for this video. Be sure to check out the video on this whole system here. I'll try to put it there and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.